Hi everybody, happy Monday. Well, welcome to the Single Life with 321. Today I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about planning and scheduling. It's an issue and a question that's been coming up a lot lately with new single parents is, well, how do I manage different children's schedules, working full-time, parenting time, and honestly, it's taken me a while to get here. I was never much of a planner. I always kind of winged it. But becoming a business owner for a long time, I learned how to use a planner, an agenda, the calendar on my phone. And as I transitioned into being a single parent, I just kind of kicked that into hyperdrive. And now it's to the point where it's such a routine that when I see a new month is coming up, I go ahead and just start planning. That way it makes my whole month run a lot smoother. So let's dig right into it. So one thing I do is I do have a actual calendar, which looks like this, and at my school they provide it for us, which is great because it actually has a lot of school meetings or deadlines that I have at school, which is what I go ahead and highlight in my calendar every month. Another thing I do is I use this calendar to combine the kids' school calendar. That way I don't have to have multiple calendars all over the house. So if you take a close look, like on this day, I went ahead and marked that Adam did not have school. And then down here, this indicated that the two little ones did not have school that day. Of course, my days that I don't have school are highlighted because of my school providing this calendar. If not, I'd go ahead and mark it also, which I still did down here. If you look at it, I did a huge red box of when my winter break and the kids' winter break happened to correlate. So we'll take a close look at January. Same thing with January. I went through and we were still on winter break here. Then we have purples for the littles not having school. I marked who goes back to school and when. I also mark training every day because I believe that as single parents, it's important that we do something for ourselves, which for me is going to the gym. So I try to go 3 times a week and train. I also mark some personal events on here, such as my daughter had therapy this day. I had some testing going on down here. And then if you look at every single day, I go ahead and plan out our dinners, which I know sounds crazy, but it gives me a starting point when I'm going grocery shopping, when I'm looking at saving money. This is huge. It saves you from doing the last minute, oh, we'll just pick something up on the way home. You already know what you're eating. And a lot of times my meals involve being crock pot meals. So I go ahead and prepare them the night before. And then that way, when we get home that night, it's ready. So let's take a quick look at one of the meals that we had. I went ahead and tried on the 10th. Is actually the first time I ever did it. It was a crock pot lasagna. So I got it started the night before. I put the whole crock pot pan in the fridge. The next morning, I threw it into the crock pot. By the time we got home, our crock pot lasagna was ready. With me knowing what I'm eating a whole month in advance. Excuse me. So if we take a close look at February, which I've started to work on. So I have already outlined a couple of the meals up here. And what I went through and did is today we're having Philly cheesesteaks. Tomorrow we'll be having tacos because it's Taco Tuesday. Wednesday we'll be having breakfast for dinner. We haven't done that in a while. Thursday's date night leftovers, meaning that that's one of the nights I reserve for me going out and just kind of getting a breather from the kids. If not, I just have leftovers at home. Friday is pizza night, and then Saturday we'll be doing stuffed chicken breast. So now that I know what's going on for this week, I moved on to the second week and automatically started a little grocery list. So I already have on here that I need eggs for breakfast for dinner. I need peppers for tonight for our Philly cheesesteaks, lettuce, mozzarella, Mexican cheese, and rice. Once I have my menu done, I have my grocery list done, I look at how many days we'll be consuming meat or other things that I can buy in bulk items. Once I do that, I make a Sam's Club list. Whatever I cannot get from Sam's Club, I do not go to the grocery store anymore. I'm spoiled rotten by grocery delivery services. So there are two options to do that. You can either use an app like what I use here. Let me go ahead and flip this camera around if I can figure out how to do it, which I can't. Oh, I don't know how to do it, so let me do it this way. So if you take a quick peek, we've got right here, and I have a coupon. So I'm getting to go grocery shopping, plus I get free delivery because I'm gonna use this free promo code that I've got here. So I go through and I put in anything that it's not gonna be a bulk item, such as the lettuce and tomatoes. I don't really want a huge bag from Costco or Sam's Club of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it from Safeway. The Safeway delivery service I only use twice a month, so every 2 weeks I go through and look at, okay, what do I need to remain fresh? So tomatoes, lettuce, bananas, oranges. I replenish all those produce twice a week or every 2 weeks, and same thing with dairy products. My milk I get delivered weekly through Royal Crest, so every single Tuesday I know we have fresh milk, butter, and cream cheese. I know it seems like a lot of work, and it is. The first time it's going to take you a good 30 minutes to figure it out. Pinterest is going to become your best friend coming up with crock pot recipes. But once you get into this routine, you take 30 minutes out of one day, and it saves you the hassle for the whole month long, because you know what you're eating, you know what you're doing, you know what the kids are doing, and you know how to manage your time to give yourself more time to be able to do things like go to the gym, get a massage, get your nails done. Because honestly, if we're not at our best, we can't give our children the best. So let me know if you have any questions. If I can give you any more pointers, feel free to ask. Last thing I will say is don't be shy to coordinate to connect your calendars, if that makes any sense. So if you're an iPhone user, you can also attach it to your Google Calendar. So then when you're at work, you'll get those reminders. You'll be like, oh shoot, I forgot to get lettuce. I gotta stop on the way home to do that. And that way you're not getting all the way home, unloading the kids, loading them back up into the car just to go and get a little bit of lettuce for dinner. So yeah, planning is key. Remember, our sanity is important. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to give me a like. If you want more suggestions, like I said, comment below. And don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.